ABT Molecular Imaging Inc. uses biomarker technology and advanced PET imaging to help diagnose certain diseases and track progress of their treatment. They've had success with their key product, the biomarker generator, which uses a C11 isotope. The product is a smaller version of a traditional cyclotron and results in many advantages for users, such as low operating costs and single-dose production. Given the success, ABT is considering expanding across the United States and into global markets. However, they have limited contacts and do not understand the global demand for a point-of-use C11 cyclotron. Our team's goal was to help ABT gain a better understanding of this demand, particularly in Eastern Europe. We began our search for more information about the potential for a point-of-use C11 cyclotron in Eastern Europe with research institutions. We found publishing from research institutions located in our desired countries, and then found the contact information for the author on the university's website. We compiled a list of 10 potential contacts in this manner. Our first attempt to contact these people was by email. We sent each contact an email, which you can see on your screen, translated into their native language. The week after this email was sent, we called each of the contacts at a time during Eastern Europe's business hours and left a voicemail outlining our project. After this, our team decided to take a more broad approach to the issue. We used the internet to research statistics regarding healthcare and overall economic growth in each country of Eastern Europe. We analyzed the following countries: Belarus, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Macedonia, Moldova, Montenegro, Poland, Romania, Serbia, Slovenia, and the Ukraine. Throughout the course of this project, we encountered several key issues. The first was the language barrier. Having no experience with Russian, Polish, Hungarian, and Romanian made it extremely difficult to find contacts in research institutions, as we had to translate from the foreign language to English and back in order to obtain the necessary information. In addition, we had to translate the initial email we sent, and there was no way for us to be certain of the translation accuracy. This may be why our response rate was so low. Our main issue was the lack of response. We received no emails and none of our contacts returned our voicemails. We had no way to determine if this was because of the language barrier or simply because there was no demand for a point-of-use C11 cyclotron. Therefore, it was extremely difficult for us to draw solid conclusions based upon our research. However, we feel we did the best broad analysis of the area given these circumstances. While we were not able to obtain any research findings from our contact list, we were able to find information about the economic status of each country, especially in regards to healthcare. We first began by looking at the overall GDP of each country and its growth from 2010 to 2011. It is evident from the chart below that Poland, the Czech Republic, Romania, Ukraine, and Hungary have the highest GDPs in Eastern Europe. In addition, all of them saw growth from 2010 to 2011, which is a good indication that their economy is continuing to grow. In fact, we see that 15 of the 16 countries we analyzed saw growth and none declined. This means that as a whole, that the area is growing and continuing to grow, which may be positive for ABT. We then looked at the healthcare spending in each country. The chart that you see shows the amount each country spent on healthcare in 2010, the percent of GDP spent on healthcare, and the healthcare expenditure per capita. From this, it is evident that Poland spends significantly more on healthcare than other countries. In addition, it seems that healthcare spending is important to some smaller countries, such as Serbia and Moldova, who spend over 10% of their GDP on healthcare. Per capita spending is highest in the Czech Republic, Croatia, and Slovenia. These countries might be a good option for ABT to research further. In order to better understand the combination of GDP, healthcare expenditures, and per capita healthcare spending, we created a bubble plot. The x-axis shows the natural log of GDP, and the y-axis shows the natural log of healthcare expenditures. The natural log transformation was used to better depict a linear relationship between the two variables. The size of each bubble is determined by the per capita spending. When looking at this graph, best potential markets are bubbles in the top right corner and larger bubbles. These markets are Poland, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Croatia, and Slovenia. Finally, our team analyzed the cancer rates in each country. We found the rates per 100,000 people for the overall population in the country, as well as separately for men and women. This may be helpful if ABT technology is especially helpful for a male or female specific cancer. From the chart below, we see that the Czech Republic, Hungary, and Slovenia have the highest rates. The Czech Republic also has the highest rates for women, while Hungary has the highest rates for men. Overall, our team was enabled to gain first-hand feedback about demand for a C11 point-of-view cyclotron. However, we were able to gain several insights about the countries in Eastern Europe. Based on GDP, healthcare expenditures, per capita healthcare spending, and cancer rates, it seems that the most potential lies in Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Croatia, and Slovenia. Poland has the highest GDP, Hungary and the Czech Republic have high cancer rates, and Croatia and Slovenia have high per capita spending. We believe ABT should research more about these countries and their use of PET technologies. We also recommend that ABT develop relationships in these countries, either using our contact list or independent research. This will allow them to understand the specific need for their product, as our broad analysis was unable to provide that.